Hey everyone, welcome back to Hokko Life. So I've been trying to do a few recordings up ahead of time in anticipation for Wildflowers game, which is being released on the 20th. So by the time this airs, I will already have been starting a playthrough on it. I hope you'll join me with that. I think you'll really like the game. I played the demo when it was out, and I really enjoyed it. I've been very excited for this to come out, and it's finally releasing. I believe it's on all platforms. Oh, are our pumpkins done? Yes. Yay! We got a mayor merit. Do you see it in the top right corner? Coolness. Let's check that out. Weather control unlocked. Weather control device? Well, that's interesting. I have no idea what that means. So we've unlocked 12, we've actually grown 12 different kinds of vegetables, so that's pretty cool. I do not know what weather control means though, so that might be interesting to find out. I don't know. So, what I also wanted to check, yeah, Alma wanted pumpkins, so let's just water these up really quick. Oh, it's like, what is that? You can call it up and say what kind of weather you want? Really? Oh my. Well, that might be really handy. I mean, these aren't ready to harvest, right? No. Okay. They almost kind of look like they were kind of large in size, so wanted to make sure. It's the 24th of autumn. As you know, we're trying to get to winter before Hokko Life actually releases on the consoles, and it's really the full game release. So we're getting closer, guys. So who's excited for Hokko Life to come out? Who's going to be picking it up on Switch? Or any of the other consoles? Or even on Steam? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button if you're excited for the release. I know I am. I have said this in past episodes. I probably feel like I'm recording myself saying this. But I will be picking it up on Switch on the 27th. Which by the time this airs will be less than a week. And I will be starting a new gameplay on Switch. So you're more than welcome to follow along. I'm hoping maybe you'll learn a few things if you'd like. If you don't want spoilers, then you may not want to watch. Although, it kind of starts out a little slow. Just because you have to get your money up and you're building stuff up so that you can invite villagers to move in and stuff like that. Which is nice, really, because, I mean, who wants to rush through it, you know? I certainly haven't with this game. I may have played a few times offline just to do like designing or whatever, because nobody wants to watch that constantly. But other than that, I have played mostly on the recordings. So, other than maybe skipping a day here and there, I've really pretty much only played on the recordings. So, that's why it's taken me so long to get to winter. So, and that's fine, you know. I don't really like to. I like the challenges. I like the quests. I don't like to feel rushed or pressured. It's kind of like in Stardew Valley. I always felt, and it's one of my favorite games. Please don't get me wrong. It really is one of my favorites. But I always felt kind of rushed to get through completing the community center in the first year. Especially after the 1.5 update where it added Ginger Island, and I just wanted to get there, you know? Homa! Hi, Riley. Okay, do you not want your food? Guess not. Okay. Do I not have 7? I have 7. Oh, I'm supposed to have 10. Oh, okay. Totally read that wrong. I was looking at the number I had and not the number she wanted. Ooh, another street light. We just really don't have the money, though. I haven't. Ooh, look at that. It's a mirror. Oval wall mirror. I wonder if it shows your reflection. It's only 60. We'll try it. That's a cute little plant, isn't it? Potted roses. Yeah, we may have to start getting our money up again. I'm just not really doing a whole lot left with this game. Because there's just not a lot of time left. And we are kind of kind of trying to get to winter. As a lot of you may know, I work full time, so it just kind of goes on the wall like that. Oh, cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it shows your reflection. Or maybe it's too high and you can't really jump. So, so I just don't have a ton of time, especially during the week. I work Monday through Friday, so I don't have a lot of extra time. And I am playing Disney Dreamlight as well, but then starting the 20th, I'll be playing a lot of Wildflowers, you guys. Hence trying to get to winter, hence trying to do some recordings a little bit quickly. Because I just don't have a lot of time to get recordings done. So they're going to be a little shorter than usual, and I apologize for that, but the best is yet to come when it releases on Switch. I promise they'll be longer then. And I'm excited for you guys to play it. Now, I haven't looked lately, but last week when I checked the eShop on Switch, it wasn't, there was no pre-order for it, which was a little bit surprising, a little bit. I kind of thought it would be. I was all ready to pre-order my copy so it'd be downloaded the day it releases, because I'll be working, and then I figured when I'd get home, I would just start recording. But, yeah, there was no pre-order. I have not checked this week. I did notice that it said estimated September 27th. So I don't know if they did that just in case something didn't work right with the game when they were moving it over to console. So they didn't want to, promise. I don't know. So I'm kind of curious for that. I have been looking in their Discord every day. I have not seen any new updates or any news. I have also not seen anything negative about it not coming out on time. So there's that. But yeah, I'll be still keeping my eye out. And make sure if anything comes up, I'll let you know as soon as I can. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen a game on Switch say estimated time of release with a date like that before. So I'm not really sure what to think about that. Wow, people are just very nice about giving, donating stuff. Like, I have so much stuff now. Oh, I got mail and I didn't even know it. Dear residents, soon it will be time for my seasonal bug survey. Please do mark 2nd of winter on your calendar. Any help catching insects will be greatly appreciated. Yay! You know, I kind of like the bug survey, which is what they're calling the bug tournament, so to speak. We did win first place last time. See your bug trophy? I did kind of enjoy that last time because I found it a lot easier to get the bugs than the fish. Because if you saw my episode with the fishing tournament, I mean, I didn't try real hard. I will give you that. I really didn't try extremely hard to win that by any means, but I find the fishing tournaments, it's not hard to fish per se, but I find it a little difficult because you never know the fish that they pick. You never know what area they're going to be in. Are they going to be in the ocean? Are they going to be in the village? Up in the pond? And then if you saw my last episode or my episode with the fishing tournament, I only caught one of them, and because they were at the pond, and I kept catching like everything but that fish. So it was a little frustrating, you know? Not to say it should be 100% easy by any means, but like I got quite a few fishes and I only got one of that kind, and it was the kind you needed. So I don't know, I thought that was a little frustrating. Again, I don't want to just be handed the prize and say, yeah, here's all that. That's all you catch, you know. We're just going to sell these apples because we don't really need them. And we need money. But yeah, I thought it was, I don't know. I'm not real fond of their fishing tournaments, and unfortunately you'll have to do them in order to unlock some mayor merits. So that's probably not my favorite thing in this game. That and design, that and having to make your own designs, not my favorite thing. But you know, that is what it is, and like I said, it's not a game breaker for me because I love the game like a lot. We did move some flowers around and some of the grass just to make it look nicer, and I think it turned out really, really well. Because you will find at the beginning of the game they're just going to be just everywhere, all willy-nilly and kind of just out in the middle of everything. And I just kind of moved them over around the houses so it just looks nicer. I think there's so much designing as far as your layout. I think there's so much you could do. I have not done it justice just because I haven't taken the time to do that. That's on me. I own it. I'm fine with that. But there's so many things I learned after I started playing the game, though, and I really got into it a lot more. And I was kind of more invested in moving the villagers in and doing quests and trying to unlock the mayor merits. And I'm just gonna, not to say I'm not gonna try to do that going forward in the Switch version, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit of everything. Hey, Oleander. Enjoying the autumn colors, are you, youngin'? Well, won't be long till winter arrives and all these leaves will be gone or covered in snow. Do you need anything? I need to get 10 orange fabric dye. All right. 10 of them, huh? I hope we have enough money to get 10 fabric dyes. Do I even have the orange? Do I even have orange? I don't know if I have orange fabric dye even unlocked. And that's going to take money too. So, I see a weed. You know me, I can't pass up a weed. I don't know. They kind of just catch my eye. So let's go see Sally. Okay, orange fabric dye. So these are paints, and then you move down to the fabric dyes. I'm going to say this is orange down here, maybe. So you need a fabric dye base, you need red petals and yellow petals. Well, the red petals and the yellow petals are not the issue. I probably have a gazillion of them. What I want to see is if I have any fabric dye at all before I go buy the rest. Because, you know, if I don't have to spend all my money, I'd rather not. My allergies have been killing me, you guys. The weather here in Kansas is it's getting in the low 60s at night. And then like today was like 97 for a high. And that change of weather like that every day has been killing me. I'm not even kidding. Like, I sneezed so much at work today. People were like, "Are you okay?" We have glue, but I don't know if we have fabric dye. And we need red petals? Oh, that's a red plant. We need to plant that. There's red petals and yellow petals, right? And then fabric dye. I thought I had an extra fabric dye. But maybe I was thinking of the glue. That could be. Let's put that over there. There's yellow petals. So I guess we need 10. He did say 10, right? Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, 10. So I guess we're going to have to get 10 fabric dyes. I mean, that's fine. I just thought I had an extra one or two, but I guess I don't. I might have been thinking about that glue. Once you can unlock paints and fabric dyes to do requests like this is so easy. It's like the easiest. You want to make sure you plant a lot of the different colors of petals, of plants that produce those petals, and you want to keep a good stock of them because you're going to probably need them a lot. So we need 10. And that's just how cheap they are. 10 of them for 40 coins is very, very cheap. Probably one of the glue and the fabric dye is probably the cheapest things you'll buy here that I've seen. Now that we have our own little crafting station, can we make 10? We can only make 9. Why? What am I missing? Did I not get enough fabric dye? Yellow petals. Okay. Okay, let's go get some yellow petals. That's easy enough. They're all right there on these little yellow bushes or plants. All you have to do is just go pick them. How many do I need? Why do I do that? Stop. What's nice is that no matter where you are, I can already craft it. No matter where you are, you can pull up your crafting information. That's really cool. That's a totally a plus. So you don't always have to go back to Sally's or go back and look and see what you have, what it takes to make something. You can do it wherever you are. Okay, Oleander. Now, you were just here a minute ago, weren't you? There you are. Lily came over for a little chat the other day. It was surprisingly lovely. I am shocked. I'm actually shocked that Oleander said that. If you meet Oleander at the beginning, he's just kind of this gruffy dog. And he's just kind of grumpy and you youngins all the time and don't talk to me kind of thing. And for him to say that, well, I'm just kind of shocked. Just color me shocked. Here you go. Oh, this is perfect, Riley. Here's a watermelon sweater variant in return. Why, thank you, Oleander. That was very nice of you. Okay, so we're to the 25th of autumn. Hopefully our the rest of the pumpkins will be done in the next day or two. Then we can take care of Oma's request because we only have 3 more we need to get. And we're getting that much closer to winter, you guys. So, and like I said, within the next week with the recordings that I'm doing, and remember, I'm recording ahead of time. So, I wanted to get into winter a few days. You know, I don't want to just get to the first day of winter and go, okay, we saw winter. Now we're done. We'll have to wait for Switch to come out. No, I promise I was going to put a recording out every day. It may not be real long every time, but I'm going to keep that promise. And so we'll go into winter a few days and see the different bugs, the different fish, the different vegetables maybe that come with winter that maybe we can plant and see what else we can do right up until the 26th. But I hope you'll join me starting the 20th for a new gameplay for the game Wildflowers. I think you'll really like it. So until next time, I'll see you soon.